Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you moving, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop.
We'll give you an extra word of mouth for 10 seconds today. Welcome back, guys. Friday afternoon. We got a Freaky Friday to play this evening, so we're going off during the day. I do like going out, seeing if I can one game the Freaky Friday and get top 10. It feels great. When you do it, it's hard to do sometimes, though, but we're going to try tonight. So right now, I've got nothing special planned. I'm still collecting data on the putting. There's nothing... It's confirming everything that we see visually, where things come off slower, but it's more of a waveform, and I'll get into it later once I have all the data. I slowed down a little bit because it's a lot easier if I use the wife to do it, and she hasn't been very interested in the golden tee thing. So we'll get there. We're going to just start off. We're going to bang the event today. I haven't been playing it very well. I've only gone out and played the new tees once and then whatever invites and things. So we'll play some events and let you guys tell me where you want to go. Yeah, we're gonna go hour or two today. Nothing too crazy, nothing long. Just get a few games and see what we're seeing. Maybe. There we go. Now we're up. All right, so for this, I'm using my bag. Let's talk about bags with the new tees and pins. Look, I haven't needed to change really anything, but what I did do was I took my bag that I was using for Hollywood only, right? This bag right here with the 3 hybrid, and I'm using this now on Petra as well. That hole, the archway hole, has gotten too close, and it's a real pain. Well, you can be successful with it. It's hard to control cutting a driver low T down through that hole now. So I needed a 3 hybrid. 3 hybrid works great. Maybe could have gone with a 2 hybrid, but the 3, I haven't had it hit the top of it yet. And I've also haven't had it be too far away. So I'm liking the 3. Make a choice for yourselves. But on this event, since that hole is here, I'm going to use that Hollywood bag. All right. Going straight over the top. Ooh, this is going to be close. This is pretty much the perfect distance right now. But David will definitely... Oh, shit. I meant to hit a 6-wood. My bad. Whoops. Already making a mistake. Hey, Mike. Mike had a trip of a lifetime there, huh? It was awesome, I'm assuming. I gotta say, the funniest thing was your Plymouth Rock picture, dude. That was pretty good. And all I could think is, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. I hate hitting the thumb 6 here, but it's the right shot. Let's see if my thumbs are working already. 84, they're not working great yet, but we made it up. That actually got a chance of going in. No, little high side. But what you want to realize is that when you have any wind in your face, bite spin will react very similar to backspin on a shot like that. What the fuck is that? Guys, look at the meter. That isn't right. That just flies in the face of everything. All right, I want to look at this again myself. That ball was way outside of the meter, though. It was outside by quite a bit. All right, I'm looking at it. What the fuck is that? Guys, look at the meter. Oh, we don't need to hear me saying it. All right. I gotta look and see this to see if it's just me being crazy. Dude, God, man, that's out a couple clicks. That ball should be... Those putts are playing so different than they used to. I can't imagine on a short putt that I'd ever play the break much more than that, but apparently you have to. I have found a little glitch on this hole, too, and it's happened to me twice now. The ball lands in the rough on the first bounce, and it hits a solid object and shoots way in the air and ends up down in the bunker. Or down in the low T spot. Now, there is nothing there that leads me to believe there's anything hard that should be bounced off of like that. Even if I hit the sand. So I just can't figure out what I'm hitting. And it's only happened on the home edition, so I can't replay it. So be cognizant of that little bounce there. I don't know if it's me or what I'm hitting, but there is something else in that sand that I was hitting. All right, so I got to hear people's opinions here. I had a pretty big fantasy trade. All right, so little caveat. This is our $500 a man league, so it's a little higher price league, right? And it's a half-point PPR, okay? So let's get some opinions here. Now, the whole league, there's one person at 5-2. And they're the second worst scoring team in our league. Caveat. Then there's 2 teams at 2-5, and everyone else is 4-3 or 3-4. So there's nobody that's out of this yet. But the player in the league, he's 3-4, but he had Jamar Chase and Stephon Diggs, both out with injury. Breece Hall went out, obviously with injury. So we started it, and he needed to basically fill 2 running back spots and 2 wide receiver spots. So I offered him, for Stephon Diggs, I offered McLaurin, Mostert, and it was Gus Edwards, maybe something Gus Edwards or Tyler Algier. Well, it turned what we ended up doing in the trade is I took Josh Jacobs and Stephon Diggs for Aaron Jones, McLaurin, Dobbs, Edwards, and Mostert. Now, my starting lineup now features, my starting lineup in the league is insane. It's insane now. In fact, I mean, I'm actually super proud of this team now. But we've got oh, it's a great trade, Jordan. But so now I'm running with Jalen Hurts, Eckler, Jacobs, Pittman, Diggs, Myers, Goddard, whatever defenses, streaming defenses. I got Josh, I got Juju as well in there. I can't. Yeah, he's dominating big time, but let's be honest. Let's look at this one part of it here. If we're really being honest, Aaron Jones is obviously the better player out of the two running backs. And it probably, if that offense wasn't faltering so bad, is the much better player, much better player in general. So I can't call that. I'd call those two a wash. So it's basically Diggs for everything else there. And I think I overpaid. But if we don't know the adage in fantasy, you always want to have the best player in a trade. Now, for him, for my opponent, or for the person I traded with, they needed the bodies. And he was not filling his lineup with bodies that he's got there now to start without somebody like myself who had a lot of depth. So I sacrificed all my depth. I got the best player in the trade, maybe the best two. I don't know if anybody watched that Raiders game this weekend. Anyone, Jordan, you would have been running for 100 yards in that against that team. With how good their offensive line played, it was insane. Come on. That had moisture. Moisture was right involved on that. Yeah, their offense is just lost. But I'm looking at that, and man, that offensive line looked sickly good. Not sure yet, Greg. I got to figure it out. Why does Greg want to take a little road trip too for that? It would really be for a night, maybe, obviously, maybe two, maybe overnight, not two. I don't have the time right now to be going 2 nights. Oh. Nope, that's it. Well, it was what I said on there in the chat. But we'll talk offline. Now, I did notice, I thought a 5-iron and a 7-iron always would clear this, and it does not. I hit it last night. So make sure, if you need to be safe, even that high T 5-iron almost hit. Oh. Yeah, that's what I was talking about at the start. That's what I was talking about at the start of the stream with David here. Trying to figure out when it's going to be best. There we go. Fixing that missed putt very easily. I don't have times yet. It'll be before we go to Texas, and that's another one too, big one, guys. We had a what was I gonna say? Kevin's just responded to me finally, and actually I might find out my plans right now here, Seamless. I'm flustered. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost right now. Okay, we're kind of fucked. I fucked that up really bad. Let's just hit a driver and hope it hits some bushes. And it hits nothing. Yeah, that's awesome. Fucking, I don't get it. But we got a chance at chipping this in now. Oh, okay, wait a minute. The driver from the middle of the trees hits nothing, but the chip shot hits trees that don't exist. Got it. Oh, yeah. Greg and I are we both live probably 10 minutes from airports, and we're driving 4 hours to fly together out of Midway in Chicago on Southwest Airlines for the Dallas event. I think this is going to be the first time in my life I've used Southwest. So that's awesome. We're going to have a good time. Okay, so this is a new design on this. You got options here. I've been going around the left. I did last time go with the shot through the trees. This is almost impossible. Yeah, well, you're not going to make it all 6. You're going to come here. We're going to come here and relax first, so you'll be fine. So we'll high tee the 3. We're going to baby cut it and see if we can get it around this perfect. I mean, I don't understand why that bounced on the hill soft, but I like it. I thought that bounce had come off at the opposite angle, which would make sense. I don't know, though. Your biggest key there is it's more important to be on the tier side that the hole is on. So it's better to overcut that than undercut it when the pin's up top. Otherwise, it's not very bad because putting down isn't that hard. I mean, not as easy to make as if you were on the right tier, but... yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. Hopefully... Now, Greg, would you want to that Thursday, when we're driving down that first day, would you want to get there early enough and maybe force Kevin and Adam and IT to let us go in and take a shot at 2023 for you? I don't know if that's something that might interest you. Being your first tournament, we might as well give you the full Monty Golden Tee experience, right? It'd be an interesting one. You got to let me know. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is why I went with the 3 hybrid. So I can do the low one. I'm going to play the shot almost exactly like I was playing with my 10.5 low. No, that's fine. Yeah, so if you get out here about 9, not too bad. Then we'd be in Chicago. We can get there from about 3 hours from here. IT is about 3:30 from here. I always talk about getting to Naperville, where I was always going first, always. But plenty of time. Plenty of time. We'll figure it out, though. This hole's been problematic for me. I really hate that it's so offset. But the other thing you got to recognize is it doesn't look like it's as far downhill as it was before. It's still pretty fucking far downhill, and that ball's going to carry a long way on that shot. Looks like we're going to have some live competition in here with B-Rob in here with us. He's on hole 6. God, I needed that. First thing. Yeah, see, I feel like I kind of got robbed on this game. That one bad shot, not paying attention. Actually, I don't even think it was a bad shot. All right, so we're right at my carry distance for the 10.5. So why not just hit this hard? Later, Greg. Yeah, have fun up there, man. Wow, my aim is not good. But guess what? This should be a gimme. Unless we're hitting trees that don't exist, but let's make it. What the fuck? What just happened there, guys? What the hell? How did it just... that was really weird. All the scores just changed completely, like I was in a different contest. Oh, well. But it's the warm-up game of the day. Yeah, Dave, it's not... I don't even call those tasty chips now. It's something that if I do it, it's guaranteed to do a certain thing, and that will go in. I can't call that talent. Once you get the hang of those... it was kind of weird. We can't be taking credit for that, though. I really don't. I don't think that chushing is really the skill. It is, so to say, to learn everything with it and to learn the limits of it, but it's really not a very finesse shot. It's something that it's pretty standard. I always like to hit this one full distance, even though I know that was going to be long. When you lay off of that shot, even with the 6-wood, you're bringing the tops of the pillars into play. We'll just make sure we can make putts. And we did. So, there we go. Now, we know that my 4-iron comes a little lower, so it's a little bit shorter the distance there. So let's slide this back, and we're going to hit this with release. I know it's goofy, but we can't, I have to take the risk that it's going to go over the back rather than the risk that it's going to come down short. And that's it. I couldn't, if I used bite spin, which would have been the what I wanted to use, I have a chance of that coming down, and if it comes down into the lower tier, off that tier, just slightly too far left, it's wet. Maybe. I know, but we can't really take that as, gospel. Why not naked? On what, Rick? I forgot. I'm not sure which one we're talking about. If you're talking about hole one, so you get, because one, I wasn't playing to bank it off the hill. Two, I want more height, and it is proven that bite or backspin give you the same height. So I wanted to have more just to get over it. Yeah, I probably didn't need it there. You're right. He wrote it down right there. I used release. Where, on what shot? Are we talking about hole one? If I used release, it was a mistake. I meant to hit backspin. Meant on that 4-iron release. Oh, okay. So on that one, well, once again, release will go lower than no spin. So I want that, just the extra part of the, par 3 on Hollywood. You mean the, yeah. Naked can also, depending on the trajectory. Okay, now I got you. The Hollywood par 3. All right, where the ball lands there, when you're having a shot that's going straight, when it's coming from an elevated position, when it lands, since it's not moving as forward as much, you have a chance that the ball's going to bounce straight up, and now it's playing that up 9 a lot harder. So I want that bounce to get forward one bounce, really no matter what. Anyone is trusted. So, one, it's going to lower the height, so it's going to take that effect out of it. And when I have big elevation changes, if I can eliminate as much of the elevation change as possible, whether it be through release or a cut, then it's easier for you to know what you're doing without having to do a guesstimate on it. Because as much as that height, it always looks the same, those tee boxes are all of varying height, so we don't know how high it is. We're all going by a guess and check on it. If that makes sense. So I just want that first bounce bouncing forward. B-Rob holding out. Good kid. My push shot didn't go straight, and that had a chance of being perfect. But yeah, like I said, I want that first bounce moving forward. So naked might not bounce forward first, still because of the elevation change, if that makes sense. I don't like this hole just as much as I didn't like it before now. And it's all because they don't, I fucked it up again. They don't, well, it's not that bad. It actually looked like it was going to play in the water. But that's one of the ones that it really irks me that it's not lined up at the pin. The only shot in play on that hole is to go for the pin. And we're not going to line it up at the hole. That one irks me a bit. Hey, Kev, how you doing, sir? It just doesn't make sense, like why we wouldn't have a ball aimed at the pin, you know? You know, I'm going to liken my life to the Bears game. Even when we win, it's kind of a loss. No, it's not bad at all, though. I do appreciate asses. No, that, you know, even our wins, it's like, goddamn, it might be better if we lost. Yeah, there's a lot of offsets. I really wish that we could just go through and play every course with a designer there, just so we can go through and show where we're talking about with these issues. Hopefully we can do that coming soon. Then I fill up the plate. Ooh, hours and hours about to sweeten the salt. Go, goddamn, B-Rob, 2 better, huh? All right, we're going to wait for him to fail, and we're going to just keep playing well. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Boy, let's not talk too much. November 14th, I believe Nord Allen comes. And then we're looking at February, I believe, or maybe January for Eagles Peak. I would have to guess that after this year, the releases will be back to like the non-remastered courses come last, just because I think everybody wants to see new courses. So again here, low T, we're going to bite this one because I'm not worried about hitting the top. Actually, I really am on this, but I'm going to cut it enough that I'm not worried about it. And then that bite will just make it have a little bit softer of a bounce when it lands there and not scary forward too much. It works. To be quite frank, though, other than the height, the bite or release or roll when you're hitting off that obstacle isn't going to be that big of a deal. I can. Let's go here. Yep. And remember, I'm using my bag. We can't do it yet. We'll get it up. I don't have this one in my database yet. It's a newer set. So I'll have to do it manually here. Unless Richard... Ooh, he might have. Let me see if it's automatically pulling. Hang on a second, and then I can display it right away. Okay, clubs. Is it pulling them? Nope, we have to do that we have to do it manually, like I thought, yeah. So I'll show you after the game. And remember, it's the same club set that I'm using for Hollywood and Petra right now. Yeah, we can do that too, but I'll do it again. I have no problem doing it again. It was funny because that is the first thing I did do. I don't see the failure coming. This is it. Here we go. We gotta hit a hole out here. This isn't. You can't really fail this shot. What did you guys think about last night's football game, though, man? Tampa Bay's just not very good, are they? Now, this one's a little tighter because we're trying to carry at 350. We're going to have 6.5 in our face. We're going to try to hit the 10.5. Now, the reason I like the high 10.5 is I can go over most of the trees with it on the line of the pin. And that's kind of what I thought, that was going to be short. It was going to be tough to get it there, but we get a good, easy chush. Done. That's a pretty goddamn good game by Brandon Robinson. Well done, sir. I didn't see it being a Brady problem last night. Honestly, the prediction that guys, Mike Evans has always been a trash player. Extremely skilled, but a trash dude. He's had those couple of plays, like, he just seems not to give a shit half the time. Anybody else get that impression? So we'll pop it in right now and see what we got. Well, I'm going to show the clubs right away, Kevin. I got a feeling the Bears might be able to beat the Cowboys this weekend, and I don't like saying it because I don't think we're good enough, but I think good enough to be a team that's beating top teams and top talent. I think we're a lot better than... We don't have the talent, but we're playing above our level, is what I think, in my opinion. And that's good coaching. That's why I'm happy with the future of my Bears. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's look. So, like I said, we're using my Hollywood bag. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I can't do it that way. Shit. It doesn't show up. What am I doing? Select clubs. There we go. So that's the bag that I'm using right now. I kind of regret not having a 4-wood, so I might do some finagling with my irons in there. And maybe change the 5-7 for a 6. I don't like that gap then, and I love my 5-iron. I don't see that happening, so I'll come up with something there. But so far, I haven't had any issues. Now, we're going high tee, 6-wood. 280 is what I'm calculating my club at. We got a little wind in the face. I'm going to cut it some too. So this could be about pin high. Almost. We had it. We had everything down. And now I see, this is the funny thing about this. I get penalized for being the closest to the hole without getting points. I don't, Kevin. I haven't found the necessity. I haven't used super spin since back in the old CTTP days where I used helix for CTTP. Now, again, naked for me, especially with a 6, this trajectory that's coming in, it's going to be so flat that that up 5 right 9 is going to play on the bounce right away. So I'm going to move this all the way left. We know that this club's about 10 yards short, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to thumb it to the middle left-hand side of the green. We're going to get the release. It's going to stay up, which is all we give a shit about. I'm not trying to make that 99.9% of the time, so we're just happy as hell with that. Now I'm scared of this hole, but we're going to go medium T9, baby cut with bite. There are some benefits to it, though, that I do like and wish I did. Yeah, that didn't get there. Yeah, last place is the clean rounds because I'm too close. That one I got penalized for not being on the green, so that's my own damn fault, but... Again, 7 feet, 6 feet shots are the worst shots you can hit in Golden Tee. No Golden Tee points almost, and then you're also getting no love for regular points. So you're getting penalized double. Got it. Moisture, commence. I see a lot of benefit to using super spin on like the wedges and shit because you get that spin out of the rough, so you get the short ones. You can play little punch shots with some pullback on it. Otherwise, not too necessary. This hole to me, it's like you're getting a really easy setup half the time, or you're getting a really hard setup half the time. So not necessarily my favorite new tees on it. Thought they could go there. We're gonna go totally different. But it is just season 3. I think we have, what, 2 more seasons of new tees and pins? So we'll get some different ones even. You don't want to let the entire cat out of the bag right away. Right now, we're just letting pieces of the cat out of the bag. I got a feeling I'm going to have another hole out this game. Like a hole like this, I regret not having a 4-wood. Just because now I'm having to play a cut 3-wood to shot sometimes that it's a lot more risky. And I honestly, if anybody doesn't agree with this, you're probably wrong. But I think the 3-wood's one of the hardest clubs to control your distances on. And I did that. I pulled over that. I felt it. So fucking stupid. God. Yeah, this is where my game falters, though. Like, I'll have these little idiot things that no good player should ever miss, and I'll miss them, but then I'll hole out 2 times more to make up for it. Later, bud. Get back to work. Keep designing them doors of the airplane. Hey. Well, so each season is just its cost. And you may think that we have some of the old tees, but they're just, oh, that's how I fucked this up last time. That angle's different. Okay, we're okay, though, because we got a 3 hybrid. Okay, so now I just taught myself something. So even playing with you guys teaches me sometimes, so that's good. It's nice having that 3 hybrid. I will never have that club available on that hole, but this one has always been a little bit deceiving. You'll just have to get better, man. But going back to it. So your question, Steve, I'm not sure when all tee boxes get released, like when it's a mixture of them. And I don't think it's really ever right now. It's something we're going to have to get word on definitively. And I don't have that definitive word, and I don't want to pretend that I do. But even stuff like, I played a Dodge Invite last night, and that course it was a dramatic. I had 5 different looks that I was like, huh? What is this? It would be nice if they only released those once like a classic course of the week goes live. And guys, they are making better tools for doing this. As you can see, this last update went a lot smoother than the one before it. And the next one will go smoother. So just know that they are on top of it. Well, on top of it, let's be down the middle here. They're not perfect by any means. We know that. They're trying their damnedest, and that's all I can ask for. Okay, see, now this one, the pin's in the back. I'm going to low tee this with roll. And you're going to see all I'm doing is getting a little bit extra boost off the first bounce. It shouldn't hold it. It seems to hold the spin a little bit on this, though. And you can judge for yourself on how close to the top I was on that. If I was real close, you may think that, oh, he's really close with that soft shot. I might want to put a 2 hybrid in, or a 3 iron in. Or, I'm sorry, or a 2 iron in. That might be a perfect club, because it's not it's not as long as the 2 hybrid, but it is a little lower than the 3. So that might be the win. I just didn't want to build another bag until I got comfortable with what distances I was going under with. So I just used my Hollywood bag because it was already there. All right, let's get a backspin shot. It's going to have to be a backspin 3. We'll back it up, throw it a little right, and hit it smooth. Is that going to turn? We're happy with it, though. We're good. Did we get past in points, though? Another 6-footer. We almost did. Oh, Bryce Lepic is out here trying to be somebody. He's got to be somebody. Yeah, I like it, too. I like Petra. I think the changes on Petra are the best. Nihon can be really tough. But we're going to do a cycle, too, after we play a couple of these. I'm trying to space out my gameplay as much as possible, because I'm hurting a bit. Hey, Scoot, how you doing, sir? Now, I want this ball to land in the sand first, right? Or do I want to hit this and go green first? We should be clear of that. If I bounce this in the sand first, it stops dead, possibly, or it just bounces up barely. Let's see if we can stick it with this. Yeah, that was the smarter play. Rather than using an obstacle that's not 100%, let's just go ahead and get it. And there we go. Bryce almost took me down. Not quite. Sorry, buddy. Let's go again. Let's do it again. We're just going to keep doing it. All right, so I got Dear Evan Hansen songs in my ears right now, guys, and that movie's and play makes me really sad. I don't know about you guys. I actually really enjoyed it. I'm into this. I'm into this stuff. I'm into these heart warmers, tear jerkers. So I had to do some stuff with this carpet pad underneath my machine last night. Luckily, I had Jill here to help. But because where I stand, it's freaking. I stand in the same place I was getting like just a mashed-in footprint, and I don't like the feeling of it. Oh, everything's good, Kevin. How we doing, guys? I hate this look. I almost want this to hit the hill on the left. Could we play the bank shot today? Yeah, we might. Let's do it. Let's go here. Let's show you guys the bank shot. So my goal is to hit the rough on the other side on a fly so it comes back like a bullet. I'm going to put release on for that same reason. And we're so far over the things right now that we're not worried about it. The little mountain things or the, whatever we call them, monuments. And now we got it all the way over. Now we're going to try to hit this putt with no pullback. Perfect. I fucking hate putting, guys. It's so bad. That wasn't right. But oh well. Okay, pin's not up top. I don't want to hit a high lofted club. Let's do this. Thumb it straight with release. I'm feeling like as long as I don't hit the rough first, this goes in. And I got scared and pushed it to the right. And now I screwed myself. No, you're wrong. Absolutely wrong. Rick, that is so wrong based off of all data. If I pull back on a putt, all I can do is lose speed on that same putt. It's it. Pulling back only can hurt you. Now, my rhythm says otherwise, that the way I putt, but if you putt from certain distances, that is part of the reason why you're not getting it to the hole on these up 10 putts. That's why I'm doing the no pullbacks, and I'm not perfect with it yet. But I'm getting a lot better. It's thumb putters have such a huge advantage over us that I never knew over the years. It's not even, it's sickening to be quite frank. I mean, just by pulling back on the putter, like every degree, thumbs are fine. Just no pullback thumbs. I just can't thumb putt. In fact, here, I'll try. I'll show you guys. I can't do it. I pushed that out left and it went straight. I don't understand it. I'll show you guys how I thumb putt. It's terrible. I'm not good at it. But let's see. Maybe I am and I just was fucking bad at it for a while. Yeah, I'm going to only thumb putt now. I'm not playing invites like this, and I'm not starting games that I didn't fuck up like this. But we will do it. Let's see. I've been dying to see if this clears the fat part of the tree. I hate it, though. I don't like the feel of it. Now, I don't understand how, if that hit... It probably will help my thumbs, but we'll see. But if I had a choice right now, and I was just starting playing, and I hadn't had all my bad habits, I would make sure that I was a thumb putter or just a no pullback putter in general. Because and hopefully, I know Jim was right on board with me and saying like that is got to be an oversight of some sort, that every other part of Golden Tee gives you at least a 10% boost with the pullback, right? All of it does. And with putting, you gain no boost and can only lose by missing the 180, which I'm telling you right now, you always miss the 180. You don't hit 180s. It's impossible. It's basically a 0 chance to hit a perfect 180. But since the neck thing, man, my thumbs have been a little sporadic and all over the place. All right, so now we got to go with the C3 in. I got to figure out the right spot to put this out in the fairway with the new tees, but I still haven't had a setup on this where I'm not happy that this is the result. I'll thumb putt. But, and the way I thumb, I'm not like precision based. Like I'm not aiming at markings. And that's such a, it's a huge advantage if you're doing that way. I'm trying to leave myself a little bit trickier of a putt. Yeah, see, look at this. Oh, shit. I do that. I look up. I'm not looking down at all. I don't aim at anything. I'm just going all feel. And forever I thought my feel was wrong, but it's not my feel. The game is wrong. It is. It really is. The game is not right with the putting. When you take into account the waveform pattern that it occurs with the putter, where you have peaks and valleys of max distance from different zones. If you're at one of the valleys and you do a pullback that's off center, my max distance is down here, and that valley just tells me that it doesn't get to the hole. And I'm not sure how that is, because the miles per hour per putt are lining up almost directly linearly. It's everything else that does it. And this is just me nerding out for you guys. It's not really important shit to know. Yeah, no, I look at the ball when I'm thumbing. Dude, Rick, this isn't fucking mobile, bro. I already know what I see on the screen. I just can't. I don't want to do this. Honestly, I don't want to putt with my thumbs. I just don't like it. It doesn't feel right to me. I don't like doing it. I thumb enough in the game already that I don't want to do it. And it just sucks that the game is making it that it's what we have to do. I just don't think that I should have to change my style to match up with a broken system. And really, with what you're saying, I understand you want to look, but that would change how I do my thumb shots in general. And I think I do my thumbing pretty goddamn good. Oh. I mean, it should be pretty easy though. But that's the other thing. I haven't gotten the adjustments right that I need to make for different angles. And it would take a while if I went to thumb putting, to be quite frank. Different distances on different putts. I don't like this one bit. I really hate it. I hate doing it. I don't like putting with my thumbs. It just doesn't feel right. And maybe it's because I don't look at the ball then. Honestly, I would be happy if we got rid of thumbing altogether. I don't care. I think that we can play the game with pullbacks and not thumbing. No, I hardly ever, Kevin. It's just me using it, so it's not really needed. If I have guests and I come back the next day and it's slightly oilier than normal. No, because it's what I thumb. You're doing two different styles of shot. It's like I don't look at the trackball while I'm hitting it with my palm, but I look down while I'm hitting with my thumbs. And part of it too is, Rick, that motion. I'm trying to get away from thumbing as much as possible, because really the thumbing is what's hurting my neck. Nothing. My normal swing doesn't. It just sucks that we have to. But that's the opposite of saying if I don't look at the screen while I'm thumbing, why would I look at the screen while I'm thumb putting? You can go 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But back to Kevin's question, I just got 99% isopropyl here. That and a towel, fine. It dries it out a little bit. No, I don't want to do that, man. I want to look at the ball while I'm thumbing, because that's for the precision part of it. And really that would go against, that kind of goes against the theory of thumb putting. I'm still a fucking really good putter. I just miss some that are half broken, to be honest with you. All right, so we're going to follow the same thing we did last time, only Fuck it. Nope, we're going to just put this off safe. Worse. We played it safe. Let's make it chip. You didn't cheat. Oh, that's hilarious. That's fucking funny, guys. That is why that hole's a piece of shit. When 1/6 of the field made it through that hole. Oh, sweet, Corey. No, I don't like the high here. Let's go with this and bite. Fine. Yeah, he gets out and plays a little. He gets out and plays a bit. Weeks. Now, when you guys do, if you guys do have to change your bags for these new tins, don't do what I do. Don't be so caught in your ways that you think your next club down isn't the club that it is and knock it offline. I switched my, Steven, if you roll back in, we talked about it just now. I just switched my bag on that course to have, to my Hollywood bag. I dropped the 4-wood and have a 3 hybrid, and the 3 hybrid's perfect for it. New York City. Now, I might want to change that up because I think the 4-wood might be beneficial, but it's not a necessity. It really isn't. You can make the 5-wood do pretty much everything a 4 does. Oh, shit. He just woke up. Puff was in that league. He knows. He's one of the 2 and 5 teams that we talked about, but Puff should not be throwing himself out. I would guess that the 5 and 2 team does not make the playoffs. He's like 100 points less than everybody else in the league, and he's in first place. But like my team, who's the second highest scoring before my trade, put up fucking 75 against the top team, and he won 75-77 or something like that. Might have been 85-87. He just won last week, putting up 68, that's just bad, incredibly good bad luck. Yeah, you're in that, but just play it out. I mean, I'm in my 2 other leagues that are not run by me, and in 2 out of the 3 of them, after 5 weeks, I was 1-4 and 0-5, and in second and first in points. So now since then, my team has literally shit the bed. Oh God, that's fucking trash. I gotta say, that surface is just trash. I didn't quite understand anybody. I mean, Puff, the trade that I did, I like it for me, and I also like it for my opponent. I mean, for Crush. I don't think that it... I mean, all we gotta do is look to see we're both gaining points. Me could be exponentially, but he now goes from losing this week for certain to now having a chance. And I don't understand. I mean, people are undervaluing McLaurin. He went from a low target guy to now being a high target guy with Heineken. Just watch them talk. Stefan Diggs, though, makes my trade. No, it's not at all. And people are, oh, you got the #1 running back for Aaron Jones. Dude, I'm sorry. If you're valuing Josh Jacobs at what he's done so far this year and saying he's going to do that all year, you're fucking dumb. No one's ever gone 4 straight games at 30 points, so he's going to have a tank. He's going to fall apart now. But I like their offensive line. Yeah, McLaurin was a target monster. Wentz didn't throw to him. Burr. I never liked McLaurin either. But to sit there and say, oh, he's nothing in a trade. No, dude, he's better than anybody you're starting. So he's good in a trade. The thing that nobody realized, though, Puff, the best part of the trade, and the reason I did it, was I just gave up everybody in my that I traded away has not had their buy, and everyone that I got back has their buy already. So, I mean, yes, Josh Jacobs with an extra week of playing is going to be more productive than Aaron Jones for me. Yes, Stephon Diggs is going to be better than any wide receiver left in the league with a bye. He's already had his bye too. So it ends up being pretty big. But this is all I'm doing on this one, Puff. I want a revolution. I want a revelation. I think that's where people missed it. No one brought that up in the trade when they were whining about it being lopsided, because that's where it becomes my benefit. But like I said, I'm trading from a position of strength. I got, like, once Eckler's off bye, I don't have buys at all for my team. I'm excited. I'm excited. Revelation. Listen to my declaration. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out my distances on this hole yet. The greatest city in the world. All right, let's bank it off the wall. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't want a thumb putt. I really don't. I don't like it. It just drives me nuts. All right, so distance-wise, I'm going to be able to get to 10.5 there. Oh, on in a bad romance. Makes that hole a lot easier. Good. All right, not a lot of people in those now, so we'll let those slide for a minute and go back. Let's play a couple invites, see what we got. See if we'll play whatever ones are up. Actually, I think I got a cycle against Big Ben to play. And let's make sure before I get into this too much, I don't have a lot to accept. Oh. Okay, so we got a cycle against Ben. We'll start at the left and move on in. Now we only got 5 penders. Let's get them. And I want your love. Rah, rah, rah. I want your love. Pending. Loving, I want your advance on me. We got a bad romance. All right, here we go. We're all accepted. All right. So 409. Not even going to fuck around with an A1 here. I think I'm getting this on with a straight driver. Rare that I've seen this. This hole is so tight on the sides. Like, I want to hit it straight if I have the opportunity. And once you realize you can hit about 400 with the run out of the ball with your 8.5 driver, that's going to be the shot most of the time. I should have just pulled it back on the box and done what I did there. Now, see this? I have my normal bag, so we're fine. We're not going to have the 3 hybrid because it's Easter. I don't need a 3 hybrid on Easter. So we had one be drivable, so I'm feeling like it's a 29 par now. Are we going to have the other one be drivable up the middle? Aha! Well, I am just... How does that go that far? What the fuck is that? Dude, I just gave this invite to Ben away. What am I doing? And then it sticks in the sand. What the fuck was that? I don't understand how on a 116 on a cut 9-wood up a hill carried fucking... That didn't make any sense. Well, no. The caddy coins were probably from when they moved everything over that one time. They funded you some caddy coins to account for some of the changes. Or if it couldn't, like, move a bag, they didn't move bags with bad names and shit like that. Or if it had the same name of 2 bags. All right, 282. We're going to flip it with a 3 bite. We got to hit this perfect speed because if I went a little soft and hit the edge on the rough, I was going over. If I hit it a little hard, it was going over. And to make it, it needed to barely hit fringe. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll start looking at that here in a couple days once I have transitioned. Puff, are you playing on a PGA now when you play? I think you said you are, but it's a better machine, right? I mean, you work with them too. It's a much better piece of equipment. Yeah, there are some bugs and things, but I mean, that's to be expected. Yeah, nothing feels good with these thumbs. It would be nice once that we're playing on all of those at PGT event. Yeah, like this hole now for me is just in between clubs all the time. I don't like it. Okay, dude. Wow. Oh, sweet. And I think that's what we'll see. The biggest problem isn't the machine itself. It's that you lock the prices on it. And now people have PGAs next to a fucking Legacy. And if you're not playing the PGA just to play the PGA courses, you shouldn't play it. All right, we'll take a look at it when we get in there. I can't believe I tanked that one hole. All right. Oh, this might be on. So you don't have to fuck around with the A1 anymore. We can just go straight. It's probably not on, to be honest with you. Okay, Michael Thomas is out again. Drop him. I didn't get the bounce shit. Oh, sweet. All right, no church here. We're going to just chip it. And I'm going to go with the higher lofted club. I don't care how much of a bullet it comes out like. I haven't had that chip lip out ever from that line. And it also can bank off that back wall. Now, I have had it roll up the wall and stick there, but it's been in play and it's not a hard putt. Cam Akers is out as well. It's a scariest holes today on the Freaky Friday. Okay, good. Might take a few more than one round. We'll see, though. We'll see if we can get it done in one round. A clean round in one round is all I'm looking for on that tonight when I get out. Okay, so the pin's middle top. I don't want to go here with this wind. So let's see if I can come up with something else that works. Did they say DK's out 100%? I can't go against Lockett. And New Orleans is playing. They're playing Are they playing Las Vegas? Is that right? I'm thinking a low-scoring game is in order there. Okay. I can't go. It's just like if you said Tyler Boyd in there, I'd have to take him over both of them. But I'm going with Lockett. His target share is going up. We're going to try from over here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it there on my second shot, though. Nah, we can. Maybe. Oh. Info window. Okay, another bad look. That'll be leave a putt. An ugly putt. This is such a dumb hole. All right, we're going to bank it. No, I'm going to bank it, and it's going to come back to the right and down. Yeah, I don't think Higgins gets up much. I think Boyd gets up the bunch. I'm going to try and hit it short and hit it off the hill. The worst thing is, I'd rather have this chip than the putt from across it. Yeah, I'd rather have that chip than the putt from the bottom. It's the length doesn't matter. The only time that hole is hard is when the pin's in the top left. That's it. That hole is impossible when the pin's in the top left because of putting being broken. I can't assume that I'm going to have a similar left 10 putt or a up 4 left 9 that I can play it right. That's it. You can't control being the right distance away exactly on that. So you're in a crapshoot if you can make the putt or not. It's stupid. That I don't like. That's the biggest problem with putting. Could I stick that hole every single time I play it? Yes. Absolutely can be on the green putting. Can I give myself putts that are possible to make? Yes, sometimes no. But we'll play these shreddy ones too. I didn't realize they're only a couple days low. When you're around, you ever even crash? Do you ever make a sound? All right, we're going on. Oh wow, records are working. Sweet. Okay, 326. I'm going to bounce it over the sand and try to bounce it into the cup. I didn't hit it hard enough. Fuck me. Maybe I did. Unfucking real. God. What the fuck kind of chip is that? How do you miss that? Oh, so bad. No. All right, Shreddy. He's getting a free one here. I'm about to DNF this. I don't miss 1 and 2. That's fucking not playing that. That's terrible. So, hole outs. All we're doing is we're going hard at holes. If one goes in the water, it's a DNF. If one goes in, then hey, we got a chance. Yeah, I gotta relegate myself. This course is so boring. Well, actually, if I'm only 2 off and we get to 15 and that's a bad setup, I could make back 2 there. Can't make 2 back now. Wow. Yeah, get it, man. It should be. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, this isn't good. Fuck that. This is all of me so far. So bad. I couldn't fight it home. Hear him for me. It isn't. I don't know why I'm on silver tees all of a sudden, too. But here we go. Let's make sure we got the right bag. And like I said, this should be my Hollywood bag. Remember you say doesn't last in love, and sometimes it hurts instead. All right, do we have the Hollywood bag? I thought it said the name right there, but we'll look. Yep, we do. Okay, we're good. So can we get up there straight? Probably, yeah, it's going to be close. It would be a chip. Let's try this. We got to hang it all the way out. Born and raised. Hey, I'm not hitting straight. All right, but we got hole one. That's good. Glory day. I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it. I'd hope to see my face. That for me, it isn't over. All right, so that looks pretty level. Let's go here and flip it with release. And that was pretty level. That played very true. So that pin wasn't much different elevation change. I sing. Okay, that's friendly. This is a much better hole now. I don't really care. That hole going through the gap thing was pretty stupid to me. I don't know about everybody else. I didn't like it. That little hole in the rock wall. Now we got the 3 hybrid. Pins in the back. I like it when the pins in the back with this club. We'll just low tee it, hit it with roll. My goal when it's in the back is I want to hit the down slope. Ooh, I want to hit the down slope to get it to ramp down on a fly. That's going to be the max distance that it gives me. Ooh. Mind I'll find someone like you. I need a water. You guys see the dedication that Puff's using there? He gets out of bed, checks out the stream, and heads to the bar. That's what that man does. He's in. He's all in, guys. Now, this is a problem when I really wish I had my 4-wood, but let's see if this clears. It looks like it will. Oh, God, yeah. No problem. Ha-ha! I've never had to hit a 3-wood on that before. Almost went a little far. Hey, Mr. Mulkey. How you doing? Get a little golden tea talk. Are we going to see you in Dallas there, Mr. Mulkey? I think you can make it happen. There's no way that ball's pulling back to the left on me, though. I like this look. Oh, wow. Okay, so same thing. Anybody looked at any other ways on this hole? I gotta think this is still the right play. Good man. 409. Pin in the middle. Would this hole be better if it was 30 yards shorter from over here? Yes, it would be immensely better. And now it's just another non-drivable par 4. Yeah, I planned on just going there, but if it's a par 5 and I get the same approach shot that I had before, I want to do that because I've hit that approach shot hundreds of times now. Makes sense. Hello? Ugh. Puff would be mad, but these guys call the Kane County Police Department calls and asks for money literally every day, every other day. This hole is harder than I thought it was going to be. But let's just high tee, baby cut, hit it hard. Good luck. We're going to do a one-turner with bite and see if this gets there. I pushed it back a little left. Close. I needed to move a little left on that. All right, we're going to play it the same way. This is drivable sometimes now. It was drivable before. I got it ended up one time with stouts even. The problem with it was trying to get it up there, if you failed, was putting you into a position where you were totally fucked. Because of the sticky sand, the ball would come down the hill and just plug right against the wall, and you can't get up. Yeah, my cuts aren't even good. Oh. All right, getting your height right on this is a little tricky. I think this is good, though. I mean, to get your distance right on this height is kind of tricky. Yeah, I think, though, on that hole, Chris, I think there's a spot you can probably knock it way up in the sand. I just haven't tried it because I don't know what in there is playable or not. This hole got worse. I thought it would get better. I thought it would open up something on the long way to get up there. I don't... So, with the cut that I've got coming in here, I don't think getting to that island is possible. I think I'm going to have to play this way to just have a longer putt. And I hate this kind of shot. I hate the hokiness of this kind of shot. So I'm trying to figure out ways so that I don't get the 20 bounces up there. And that seemed to work. That worked out okay. So meet your son. Look around, look around. Yeah, it's not worth it, though. That's the point. We don't really need to do anything special there. So why fuck around? There are some shots, though, where I want it to be in rough like that or in sand with a uphill because then it's coming off like a putt. Oh, yeah. The 9-wood on 60. Oh, yeah. Yes, the 9-wood. The 9-wood not changing is one of the best news that I've heard in a while. Don't need to rebuild all my bags. This 9-wood that we have right now, it's pretty much the perfect club. .473. I could hit it 400, have a 73-yard chush with a crosswind. 73-yard chush with a crosswind is going to move too much, so we don't have a chush. you're alone at the end of the day. Look out, world, it would be enough. See, we don't need money. The narrative on someday. That hole just doesn't. I can't imagine. That's the rarity where the 6-wood goes longer than the distance, and that's the stranger. All right, we're going naked here. See, dude, I did not pull that back left hardly at all. Okay, watch the putter thing again. It's doing it again. It'll do it for a round or two, and then it won't anymore. But it's pulling me back the opposite of what I'm pulling. That's my normal pullback, just like that. Now it's straight and to the left. It doesn't make sense. It's not what the meter will show when we look at the operator menu either. Hi, Sean. How you doing, buddy? Throw the line. I thought I'd get that thing to turn more at the end. What? I hit a little too hard. I should have thumbed it. Should have thumbed it. More a dangerous disgrace. But time or play. Nope, not going deep. Go back here. I left it farther back than I wanted to, but it's okay. Oh, that's not good. Dude, I am not pulling back to the left on that. I know I'm not. Come on, that should have dropped. That one could have dropped for me, right? You see, good man, intemperate indeed, good man. Positions at your feet or pretend to bleed, good man. Every word of it. Ah, here we go. I don't hold that approach shot out enough. I can never tell how much spin I'm going to get. Wow. All right, looks like Swift and Amon-Ra St. Brown are going to be playing, it looks like. Stop. I think so, too. That wasn't just... They put a fucking beating on that team. I did not see that coming. I haven't decided how I want to react with the Bears, if I want to bet on them or not. It's just so hard. Eberflus is going to be our coach for a long time, though. That is all I know. I mean, realistically, he has one of the least talented rosters in the NFL, and he's making them play above their heads. We are one of the least talented teams. Our defense looks like it might become special again. There it is. It's a one. Yeah, that's the thing, too. I don't think anybody knows how to judge the Bears yet, either. Like, wow, I thought I cut that off the edge. Because, yeah, okay, we beat a good or a semi-good San Francisco team in week 1. Everybody wrote it off because of weather. Okay. We looked like shit a couple of games after that. And now we look good again. I don't know what to think about my team. I really hate this look now. No, that's not where you... Oh, actually, watch this. I'm fine. I'm on. Oh, maybe not. Okay, normally, but I guess I went against everything that I always tell you guys. If it doesn't give you a club, it's not clearing it. And apparently that's the case. Like, what is that? What did it do on your screen? Did it? My screen didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden my putt went. Yeah, Rick, I honestly think we have a chance of winning that game somehow. All right, we're playing bad. We're going to try to make it. Like, I don't think, I mean, it's what, you guys are favored by 9, I think, right now, is the last time I looked. Maybe it was 7. I think the Bears might win that game outright. Are we getting rebooted? All right, let's get them. I think that was all the ones versus him, so we'll finish our cycle versus Ben. We'll go Hollywood and then play them out. All right, come on, big numbers. Big numbers. I do not, Brad. We use vMix. I know nothing about OBS. I mean, I've sat and played with it a couple of times when we were at the Wisconsin tournament and like working on their stream. But not very knowledgeable at all. And I've seen the way you had before. Yeah. I mean, you do realize there is a reason why Zeke is still the starter there, right? He's a better player than Tony Pollard. I know everybody loves Tony. I mean, you Cowboys fans are one of the greatest at the shiny new thing is always better, and it's really not. I have no idea. Well, no, that's Restream. I have no idea the licensing on that one. That was a Richard King thing. I don't get decisions like this, Brad. And yeah, keep thinking that, guys. Zeke is a better player. He's just a better football player. Why did I high tee that and then hammer it? I didn't mean to do that. God. Whoops. Yeah, you think I get these kind of choices, Brad? All right, so we're going to get a chip here. Let's see. No, I didn't get it around. I was trying to be tight on that edge. I mean, you would think that, you know, the people that are in charge of evaluating talent on your teams, like, they would have changed it. Yeah, you'll have to talk to Mr. King, Brad. Now, there is a benefit for you going to OBS, though. There's a lot more resources out there for it. Otherwise, you're going to have to know some shit. But, I mean... Hey, Adam. How you doing, buddy? All right, Adam. I don't need your help in Dallas. I do appreciate the offer, though. But I actually talked another viewer into driving to Chicago to get there with me. And we got a room together, so we're good. It's funny, though. We're both driving multiple hours to Chicago when we both live less than 10 minutes away from airports. Okay, what we got here? This isn't any different. I gotta say, the T change on this hole is pretty fucking basic. Not much to it. That T change is wearing fucking Uggs, guaranteed. That bitch is basic. There is, but I haven't seen it in play yet at all, really. Is there a different one for Season 3? I don't think so. I don't think it's Season 3's, and I think it's in there. If it's in there, it's not supposed to be. Yeah. I think my wife and... so... I think my wife made the drive from Dallas to here during the ice storm in 18. Because she went down to Austin for her bachelorette party with her mom and her sister. Yeah, see, Chris, I don't think that T is supposed to be there. That's my guess. All right, so we got to work on our short shipping. Oh. Green Easter... Oh, I've been seeing that one. What? Sorry, 1 second. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, trust me, I know, man. We've chatted about it. So I'm going around the left-hand side on this. So you guys have I had it happen twice on commercial, but that gap in the trees closed down. Like, watch the tree right now. So it closed it down completely and then never got wider again. So I'm basically going around the outside pretty much. It all depends on the amount of people, but Rick, I would say to be certain, yes, you do. I would actually reach out to one Mr. Steven Sobel. They might need to, one of them might need to get a qualifier in early and might be able to help you out with that. Loving can hurt sometimes. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I'm back enough. Does that mean I can get this up the hill? No, you can't. That putt came off so dead. Dude, this is so... But that one can get up now. So I think that got fixed. That's the putt I had against CJ that it took me 3 times to get it up the hill. All right, so this one I have to bite with that big of an outwind. And now I'm stuck against the fucking hill. How dumb of a hole. Oh, that's going to come up. What the fuck, dude? This is so stupid. Yeah, that's the smart play, yes. Loving to be... Did you guys notice the only strokes I lose are during tiered greens? Weird. Weird that those are there. The way that they're used, it's so bad on that course. It makes that course not fun, right? That's not fun to have to deal with that, right? To hit a ball and then know, oh, wow, I'm on a putting surface 30 feet away, and there is no possible way I can take anything but a 3. Yeah, James, they should. But there's not enough par 3s with tiered greens. It would have to be Hollywood 17, basically over and over and over again. It's not even the tiered green, it's the design. They're just not designed well. Wow. What the fuck kind of... Yes, see, that's easy. Just pay attention. Me... It would be funny. They should be doing that anyway, because that's the kind of thing that would get some gameplay. And then we can watch somebody put up like a 12 better. But okay, those ones aren't designed badly though. The tiers on those play correctly. I don't mind the tiered green on Forest, okay, because that's really like 3 separate greens. It's the one you put a tier in the middle of them, and it's horrible, dude. And I think, is Dodge 13 a par 3? He said a freaky thready par 3. But Dodge 13, the silo hole, I think you're talking about? Yeah, that one plays correctly. Because it's not, everything doesn't slope you into the tier. So you basically are unplayable past the hole there. Again, yep, 17 on Royal Dubai has one. That Royal 17 was one, but that one too was basically, you had 2 separate tiers. Like the tier on 17, everything funnels you into it, and the ball sticks to it all of the time. So you can't do anything with it. It's just a poor design. I'm still going with hole 17 of Hollywood. As much as I don't fuck it up very often, it's the worst hole ever made. Hands down. I don't even think it's close. And I don't think many people would ever disagree with that. The ones that don't stand out to you because they're not that bad, but 17 stands out and it is not good. Yeah, I think it beats Rhineland, because at least Rhineland's, you can play it. It's just stupid. Yeah, absolutely beats Rhineland. That hole's just stupid. I mean, that's just a stupid hole, because it was different. Like, going through the window and having to do that is fine, right? Going through an object that exists, you're going through a solid object. I hate that. Hi, Maddie. I watered it. I hammered it. Why? I don't understand this drop most of the time either. Fuck. I quit. Guys, I'm going to quit. I don't want to play today. I need to go sit down. I'm really not enjoying myself. I hope you guys are, though. And I think I'm going to go head out and play the Freaky Friday. So we will see you guys on the leaderboard there. I just not really into this right now. I got some other shit I should be doing. But I love you guys. So we'll see you guys back Monday. I've been trying to do the Monday streams early since we now are rolling over at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. so we can get a first look at the events mode. So we're going to continue with that. And then we'll see you guys back then. So look for around noonish on Monday. But otherwise, enjoy your weekend. Go kill this Freaky Friday with me. And we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good afternoon, everybody.